Alright. So this is kind of just a test. I literally just figured out how to put the little screen, or yeah, the video shot screen of me in the corner. So as I was watching some random YouTube videos, kind of just messing around after my work, I found this. Here, let's make it so I can kind of see, make sure I can have the chat off to the side in case anybody jumps in. That kind of make it a little bigger, move the chat around, make it a little more functional. Alright, should look alright. Pull that up. Yeah, that should work. Perhaps I'll find a better way to see both and do both at the same time. I think I need a second screen. I think that would probably make a little more sense, especially when I get into the gaming kind of aspect, where I can have like my game screen, which I'll probably end up throwing on my main TV if I can put two TVs, because that's what I'm using for a monitor on my computer right now. Just I had no interest in going to spend a bunch of extra money on a screen when I had just bought the computer. So this is actually my first computer that I had picked up, and one of the best investments I made. I decided not to get anyone Christmas presents, and I got myself a $1,000 computer off of this really nice kid who built it himself. And funny enough, he made this super nice computer, and he was like, oh, I was like, why are you getting rid of it? And he's like, oh, I want to get a MacBook. And I was just like, I don't know. Anyway, so here, I'm just gonna restart it just because you guys got to see this. This is ludicrous. This is absolutely ludicrous. Here we go. That's the circle of one. It's making me want. Actually, I'm gonna pause it real quick. Sorry. Desktop audio. So if I play this, will it automatically? Okay, it looks like it's capturing it. Cool.
That's a big ass cricket. Wait, is that real? Oh, I thought that was real. Wait, you have so. Dude, you're saying this is crazy. No, this is fun. Wait. Oh, no, this has been used.
Hey, you can see behind me, it's not exactly the cleanest house. Oh, no, it's not that bad. Okay, it's not that bad. It's not bad at all compared to this. Oh my god. I'm not a neat freak, but gotta.
Dust in the pan, you're lying.
There's dust in the pan. Yeah, that's not a day old.
I think they're way smaller than you thought it would be. Like, I mean, like, this is nuts. Because, like, just me and you in this whole
This is absolutely bonkers. Like, we've seen a couple videos from Asmongolds where he like makes a steak or whatever. I like cooking videos. I'm a chef. And if I was to walk into this kitchen, they're both gagging. Like, they're just like, no, this is too much. Like, hey, if he hadn't cleaned in a few days, I can understand that. Like, look at my sink, I use it as a garbage. I'm not gonna turn the can on, whatever. It gets used as a garbage can, just because it's, you know, I don't really need the sink. I mean, I do need the sink, but I wash my dishes inside. I'm in a fifth wheel, so, you know, it's a very small space, so, you know, it gets utilized the best way it can, right? Not that I don't have a garbage can, but anyway, this is like a hoarder house right here. Come on, Asmongold. I don't know how, he says he's very, not conservative. What is it? Frugal means doesn't spend a lot of money? Not frugal? He doesn't spend a lot of money on himself. You know, he still eats dollar steaks or whatever. He still, you know, he's conservative, I guess, you know. He's probably damn near close. I don't want to say he's a millionaire, but he's probably making 6 figures, which is friggin' ludicrous when you think about it. Nothing against him. I absolutely love Asmongold. He's super cool.
Well, I actually had to get rid of most things other than nest. Because they were moldy.
You're actually sleeping down here, you just sleep upstairs in your room.
I go like this.
I understand dealing with mold, because I am in a fifth wheel and condensation builds up like crazy. But dude, wipe your friggin' wall down. Look at what the fuck? That's ludicrous.
else am I gonna do with them? Like, damn.
This is where this guy sleeps?
Yeah, I didn't clean anything up.
This is pretty much as far as I've seen, so this is ludicrous, dude.
And then the main place. This is where I'm usually at. This is my room. Let's see, I actually.
So this is where we see him.
Max. This is like a bunch of like random stuff I have here.
When he's making his videos.
I would put a list of things that I have to do in World of Warcraft. So I got my chair, and that's the other chair.
That's a pretty nice
I got
looking
the
gaming
sofa,
setup. That's alright. Other than how shit his room
on the
looks,
side of
that's...
the road. We like put it halfway on the car. Same with this one. And then I held it for like 2 miles while we took it back to the house. See, I have this sword. I have like 10 different
Narsil.
I kind of just have an
Oh, wait, Shards of Narsil.
I just pretty much pulled all over myself.
Got made into...
And then I've got,
Okay, I
these
can't
are
remember if
sofa
it was still
cushions.
called
Another
Narsil after
sofa
it
that
got
I got
made.
rid of.
I'm a Lord of the
But I
Rings
kept
guy,
the
like,
cushions
straight
because
up.
I wanted to make- I wanted to make
I'm a Lord of the
sofa
Rings
cushion
guy.
igloo.
You wouldn't believe where I found
I
this.
never got enough.
Actually, you'd probably believe where I found it, but it's crazy that I found it.
Let's see.
And how I found it.
Oh, this is my plaque. I'm getting 100,000 subs on YouTube. I have 1,000,001. I don't know where the plaque is. Maybe I lost it. I don't know. Oh, it's a bird. That's pretty much my house. This is where I live.
It's cozy, I think.
Love the popcorn ceiling. It's hilarious.
100% filled up with
That's what it's called, popcorn. Just so you know. Don't know why. Doesn't really look like popcorn. Actually, I guess if you're looking at a bowl of popcorn, it kind of does look like that.
I
Okay.
did that as a visualization. It's fake money. I'm gonna burn a $20 bill every single time I do a 10 hole, just to show how many of them I waste.
Jesus Christ, I mean, chill, bro.
I just.
No, that shit's happened like 10 times.
What the?
Yeah, I used to have stuff in there, but then it's like kind of a pain in the ass to take the stuff that was in there and put it back in there. So I just kind of didn't do that.
What
I was
the?
looking at the Nature Valley bar box you got here, and I was like, how can anybody eat these without it exploding the dust all over it? And then I see it all over your keyboard. So,
I thought we'd see rats.
Yeah, how'd you... Oh, actually, you just
I
didn't
kept
even
talking
care.
about the dead rats. I haven't seen a single. Oh.
Look at her clutching the bag of Doritos like it's the only safe thing in the room.
Where a dead rat decayed the carpet, I can show you, but that's about it.
Jesus Christ, how many screens does this guy got?
That's something. I think it's
Oh my god.
or something. I don't remember. So yeah, I'm trying to think what else is there to even look at here.
I don't know, buddy, I'm kind of hungry. You want to cook me something, or?
You want to eat at this motherfucker's house? Nope. Hell no. Nope. You get fucking... Nope. Hell no.
Steel trays from Taco Bell? So you guys actually have the trays from Taco Bell to eat on.
Yeah, go to Taco Bell. Yeah, no shit he eats out all the time. Hell no. I was...
Some sports are fast. It's a rocket ship, but not this fast.
Gets the speedometer up there really fast. Look at it! You bet I'm here for it.
Do I get in trouble for streaming ads? I should probably get premium. That's what I'll do here soon. I'll get premium because I hate dealing with these goddamn advertisements, especially when I'm at work or whatever. I work at a restaurant and I prep down in, I call it my dungeon. Actually, it's funny, everybody calls it the dungeon now that I started calling it that. But yeah, like it's literally in the parkade underground and it's surrounded by concrete. I have no windows. That's why I call it the dungeon. There's no windows. And yeah, the Wi-Fi is just total garbage there. So
There's definitely some trash.
when a
but
video stops, it has to reload it when it
what I
goes
mean
to
is,
jump
like,
back
not
in. So
designated trash,
after an
right?
advertisement. So
I mean,
I need to
you
get rid
could
of
make
these
the argument
advertisements so
like
that I'm not
95% of
dealing with
everything
that
in the house
crap.
is trash.
Also, so you guys aren't dealing with that crap. If I do decide
I'm not trying to
to
actively
continue doing
you know, it is what it is. I think it's
reaction videos, which I think I will be doing. I like the idea of shooting the shit. Nice, was that flank steak? One of the cheapest things. I'm not saying flank steak's bad. It's just cheap.
You don't dry off the pan before you put the butter in?
Why does that matter?
I mean, nothing.
Guy's using a fork to cut butter.
I've never seen the
You want me to put the moth in there? No, I don't think so.
Hey, 3 roses.
And,
Nice. Black mold.
I get a...
black mold where?
That shit right there.
Oh no, that's there was a like a possum or something that came in through the light.
Oh yeah, there's a hole in the
Oh,
ceiling.
what the
Yeah.
fuck?
What?
They got in.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do here is we have the 2 sticks.
This is ludicrous, dude. What, did he just plug in his oven?
People here, Jay, I'll make you a steak as well. And
Well, look at that thing, man.
you go, yeah.
What was that face you just made, Jay? Like this motherfucker got 4 trash cans. Clean. What?
Motherfucker got
Whenever we
4
ran
trash
out of room in
cans.
the trash can,
Doesn't use a single one.
You don't have salt or pepper?
no, I got upstairs.
Oh. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean,
This is really what's going to take the most time.
yeah, he
Just
microwaves
cooking
his
up all the
potatoes.
potatoes.
He microwaves his eggs too, which is fucking hilarious. At least that's what I remember him doing. Chef Mike.
That is fucking so cold.
Yeah, there's no sizzle. Don't ever put food in a pan unless it's hot. Well, I mean, there are certain things. There are certain things that you could. Like, I actually asked my chef a few years ago, one of my chefs a few years ago, it's like, he premised it the same way. It was just like, yeah, it needs to be hot, whether it's inside the oven or in the pan. Like, it has to be hot when you put it in. And I turned to him and I said, it was like a interesting little, like, what would you want to do from cold? And the chef, like, kind of, like, cocked his head to the side and looked at me like I was asking a weird question. He's like, always hot, always hot, always hot. And I was like, what would you do if it, like, from cold? And he's like, oh, like, that's dumb. And then he realized baked potatoes. He's like, yeah. Because if it's too hot in there, I mean, not saying that you can't cook a baked potato once the oven's preheated, but it's better to throw it in right away, because then the potato is actually slowly heating up with the oven. If you just go from 500, or, 450 or 425, whatever you're doing your potatoes at, 425 is probably the best, depending on what you want to do. Anyway, like, it's just cooking the outside, and then the inside is still really cold. Similar to how a microwave works, it's just like it's just instant heat all the way around it, but you want the thing to slowly build its heat along with the oven. And the guy looked at me like, wow, like, that was interesting. And also, like, saying, like, rendering the fat out of bacon. You're, like, yeah, have your pan a little warm, but you don't want it just, because you're going to bake cook the outside of it and not render any of the fat out of it. So, yeah, certain aspects, yeah, you can start from cold, but when it comes to a steak, you want that, as soon as that thing kisses that pan, you want it to pat that steak down just so that it's getting a full sear on it. Like, that's, fuck. I'm just about to start going off about cooking right now and make my own little thing. But anyway, so we'll get back to this. But yeah, cold pan with a steak, get out of here.
You see the shit? I will say, credit where credit's due. This shit smells good.
It's a steak with Worcestershire
That
sauce
smells
on it.
stupid good.
So he's almost like like poaching
stuff.
it with the amount of Worcestershire sauce.
There's those. We got hammers. Rubber band.
Guarantee you that motherfucker's never used a hammer in a day of his life.
Incense. Probably a bunch of other crazy shit in there.
Gotta have a junk drawer. Always. I got my junk drawer right there.
Oh, those are brownies. Those are from like last Valentine's Day. Put those back in there.
She just wants to leave right now. Yeah, she's like, oh my god.
I try to use this.
Last Valentine's Day? I don't know when this was recorded. This is a year
Oh,
ago.
these are fresh cookies.
Yeah, those are actually fresh. They're like
Fresh cookies, yeah. Nope.
So I love eating the shit my friends like to eat. That's good. That's a good ass cookie.
It is a good ass fucking cookie.
Look at this. Fucking boiling this piece of
Now
flank
it's
steak.
looking better, right? You were getting stressed out, weren't you, Jay?
Dude, that Liam Perrins bottle looks like it's 40 years old.
Oh, you don't want to use that. Don't use that. The ice is moldy.
How the fuck does ice mold?
Yeah. You have smoke alarms?
Nope.
What?
Yeah, smoke alarms? Fuck off. I don't like smoke alarms. I got a fucking toxicity reader here in the camper, and I'll kick it every once in a while and it'll reset and it sounds like a bomb's about to go off. I mean, honestly, like,
One more potato after
no.
this, and then we'll have everything.
If you need a smoke alarm,
Prepare the table outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, that way we can eat like a family.
Okay.
Do you want like
just, you probably shouldn't be just doing whatever you're doing.
What did you need that for? You're literally wearing pants.
These things are thin as hell, so they're gonna be.
Yeah. You're like,
Well done is the wrong word.
and you're like, oh man,
They're gonna be
probably
congratulations.
It's probably just a character. This is crazy to me.
This is insane.
Like jaded.
Hire some. After this video, because he let you come into his house, I know they're
I
his
can
friends or
feel
whatever.
his whole life.
Fucking, you're paying some
I can see what
some
he-
girl to come in there.
understand
Oh, it's gonna
the
take a
story
crew of these bitches,
that happened.
and just
Actually, fucking
Ty Pennington.
You wanna
Get
see?
Ty Pennington and just have him
Just
fuck
right
off
over.
for 3 days and then rip that shit
Oh,
down.
yeah. What the fuck? Oh, it's a tennis ball. Damn, bro. His fingers so fucking turned blue. What the fuck?
What the fuck? Yeah.
It's like how long they've been here. And then you come over here, right? And you look under this and you see all the toys. So you'd assume that there's like kids here. And then you realize Asmund's an only child. And these kid toys are just his from like 30 years ago.
I don't know, but I want to say this motherfucker lives in Alabama. I wonder if they're gonna say where he's from. Where does it say in the his lair? It's like dungeon if you ask me, but okay.
Tykes. All Tykes yellow car. Those were the squirt guns him and his friends play with. It's like you can see a whole man's life in one house.
He said this one's mine.
Because it looks better?
It's like a time capsule, but it just never changes.
Wow, it's like we're having a picnic.
Full disclosure, I'm just keeping a buck. The seasoning is a bit hard to fuck.
It's because he didn't turn down the pan. It still smells good.
Nice. She knows how to cook the steak. Because yeah, you start it really hot and then you crack it down, and then you slow cook it after you sear it.
Well, thank you for the meal, man.
Yeah.
Well, not slow cook it, but you have to reduce the heat. Otherwise, you're just gonna burn the inside or burn the outside, and then the inside's gonna be not what you want.
You really can't fuck up a potato.
Yes, I'm sure Asmongold could find a way to fuck up a potato.
One fact.
Oh, A1 steak sauce?
Actually,
Get out of
never
here.
actually goes bad. It just turns into like wine.
Yeah, that is true.
That's crazy. That's good as fuck.
Worcestershire sauce on a steak is half decent.
Okay, first time real authentic.
Maybe that'd be a fun thing to do. Like, I'm a chef, and I got my kitchen right there, so that'd be kind of cool. I could do like, wow, look at the eyes on her. She looks like an anime girl. That was hot.
Just like
But no, I could do like a, run out. I've been wanting to do liver and onions.
Yep.
I'm not a fan of liver. It's just I never grew up with
When
it.
it's dry,
It was
and then
funny. I
it's
picked
sauce.
one
Because like
up
if
a
it's
bit
dry,
ago.
that means there's nothing bad.
Didn't fully. I picked it up as I was like doing this big shop or whatever, and I was like, "Oh, cool!" It was like $1.67 for this huge fucking piece of liver, and I'm like, "Whoa, cool!" And this old lady comes up beside me and my mom as we're shopping or whatever, and I'm like, "Oh, cool! Like liver, I'll like try it out. How cheap it is." And this lady looks at me. She's old too, like fucking 80 or some shit. So no offense to her. And she's like kind of like what? Instantly she starts talking about how most people nowadays don't like liver and onions, and I'm like, oh, like I've just never had it before, like how do you cook it? And she goes to kind of think about it for a second, and I'm just like a steak, and she's like, yeah, just with a steak and onions, and I'm like, all right. I ended up not getting around to it, but for $1.67 or whatever it was, I didn't mind throwing it out because it had gone bad. But yeah, I tend to like get stuff and then like depending on what it is, like it'll just sit in my fridge like, oh yeah, load up on food, and then it's like, oh shit, I forgot about that thing. Is it still good? Nope, bye.
Bad mold or anything like that.
Bad mold as opposed to the good mold. Okay, yeah. Cheese? Okay.
If you eat it like this, it feels like you eat beef jerky.
Oh
It's like his beef jerky.
my. That is.
I mean, shit, it makes sense. You refined your recipe for what I'm assuming is over like 10, 12, 13 years. There's no way some guy's gonna sit there and eat shit for 12 years. That's good as fuck.
I love how Asmongold just kind of like, oh, you'd be surprised. Yeah, this motherfucker eats shit.
A little bit more bland, like not like in an inedible way, but I mean it has a lot of flavor.
That's what putting a bunch of seasoning on it does. big eater, right? So it's like for most people.
If you like A1 steak sauce on your steaks,
You ever want me to clean my
you,
nose or something?
I don't want to say unsubscribe, but maybe no, pay more attention to my channel because in the future I'll teach you how to cook. It's really simple. That sounds like I'm being condescending, but no, like, hey, cooking,
You can tell there's like
anything is hard.
here.
Until you know how to do it, and then it's just like, oh, that's easy.
What got you the whole thing?
Like, you can describe it really easy. Like, hey, cooking a steak is literally just put a steak in the pan with. That's it. You don't even need to put seasoning on it. Like, heat up a pan, put the steak in there if it's non-stick. Like,
And I bought it.
you can make it complicated, but you can elevate it as much as you want. What is this, a friggin' claymore? That's pretty decent. Oh. Yeah, no shit. Hot duck behind that.
Oh, shit.
Wait,
Wait,
you
that's
did it?
some good aim. Yeah, he hit it, but it didn't hit yours.
Oh yeah, you got it, bro. Clean through. Yeah, there it is. There's the mortal wound. That's just dead as fuck. That also
Clean
smells
through,
terrible.
yeah.
Smells
Anyway,
like somebody shit in
actually,
that
yeah,
bowl.
we'll finish this off. Whatever. There's only what 8 more minutes left.
Yeah.
This is not like a chicken wire.
It used to be so nice. I used to wake up.
It's
at
like
11
chicken
PM,
wire. Yeah, that's what's
go
in
to
your bed,
Wendy's
just so you
at
know.
midnight, eat food, pass out on this mattress, wake up at 2 a.m., and stream all fucking night. See?
You look like you want to try it, Texas.
Nah, it doesn't
Nope,
break this
I'm
shit.
good.
Too fat, I won't bounce, bro. Guys, your magic cards?
Got magic cards? Hell yeah, what you got? Oh, I used to rock Magic, man. Magic is gay as fuck nowadays. Like, Magic the Gathering. Like, I used to have I had multiple decks, but my best one was a Esper Deathblade Legacy deck. It was worth over $3,000.
Ooh, Slivers too? Ooh, Darksteel Colossus. That's my buddy's favorite card in the game. That's the good shit, though. I'm telling you, man. If you play Magic and you say, oh, it's too expensive, bro, just write the
Yeah,
fucking
just
name
write
on
the card on it. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's how you test decks. As long as your friends are down with it, don't ever go to a tournament with that kind of crap. Or, like, to your local Magic shop. They'll Sensei's dip.
How to make a 5-minute game turn into a 30-minute game. Holy shit.
30
that's so much
minutes?
excitement,
Oh, wow,
dude.
you're being
Yeah, that's
generous.
cool. You're not playing like cringe decks. You're just playing like good decks. You ever do local tourneys?
I got enough DCI points. I have my DCI card over there. Actually.
Oh, what the hell?
I think I got
enough
like
points
maybe
to
14
compete
points or
with
some
them,
shit
and
on mine.
then
Yeah, I
stopped
didn't. I played mainly with my friends, and then they stopped playing with me because I invested money in my shit. Smartly, I didn't just buy expensive shit. I was like going for certain packs and certain cards and getting my play sets. Like, yeah, I'll go off about my
What do
deck
you think your
another
rarest
day.
card is?
Had a Legacy Elf deck as well.
Like, I'm sure I have like some like really old rare
Like a
cards
full,
because, like, so
like
I went
it
and
was
I memorized
just
them,
minus
right?
the
Every
land, the
single
dual
card.
lands. That was about it.
And then I would like tell people at school, like, I'll buy all of your cards, like wholesale.
Yeah.
And like 2 cards would be worth like $20. I'll be like, I'll
Make
give
your
you
money
$20 for the whole thing.
Yep.
And they're like, oh, okay, sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's how I got my blue eyes, actually.
Damn, bro. Vampiric
Not
Dragon
that I play
and the
Yu-Gi-Oh.
OG Rith the Awakener. Those look crazy. That's
Nice.
the old way they used to print out.
Used to
multicolor,
love
too.
how they had the.
Now-
Oh, nice,
now
yeah.
More so it looks like this. Yeah, the OG shit looked like murky and fucked up.
Yeah,
Damn,
I
that was
started
nice.
playing just after Invasion came out,
Oh, cool.
and actually I had my mom actually commissioned a local artist at the end of the school year. Both me and my 2 sisters, we would get our choice of a prize if we got decent grades or whatever, or decent kids throughout the year or whatever, right? So one of mine was they had came up with the idea because they knew this local artist. We had him come over and paint this mural on my wall. It was Darigaze the Igniter and Sabretooth and Shoba, I believe it was. And just like them on like a mountain, kind of both of them. There's Darigaze and, you know, the Darigaze the Igniter, and then there's Sabretooth near Shoba, and he's got like he's pulling the serpent out of the water or whatever. But yeah, it was. I'll try and find the picture at some point.
Damn, dog. How long ago was this?
Over 10 years ago.
That's sick. Fuck, I love Magic. Wasn't the file cabinet? I haven't seen one of them things in 20 years.
My
Blue
mom's
all day,
tax
just so you
document
know.
from 1996.
Don't just run blue. That's for fags.
I wonder, Are we the out of touch ones? Like, what if normal houses are just like this?
I mean, like, the design, but, I mean, like, look around you. Like, what the fuck is that?
Wait, what, that? Oh, yeah. So there were ants, right? Because you do that's red.
This motherfucker could run a nature show in this.
This is like
I could hear David Attenborough talking about mold or some shit just in the background.
I don't know.
Can you show us you laying down in the nest? Like how you would, like, if today sucks, how you would roll yourself up in the nest?
Yeah, I was literally just doing it.
Oh,
So I have this. This blanket, by the way.
Guarantee you there's like 4 spiders
That's actually
within 4 feet of all these
I get right in
motherfuckers.
here, and then sometimes I can get some more of these. Like, so if it's like really cold, then I can put as much of this on as I want. I used to have a cardboard box, but then I got rid of it because I got a new monitor.
You telling me that's not the fucking life? How can you have a bad day when you get to retire to that?
Actually, I'll agree with that. How can you have a bad day when your good days are like that? It's pretty easy to not have a bad day when all your bad days are just bad. What? I'm a pretty positive guy. Like, you'll see me and people be like, hey, how's your day going? Normally it's actually me being like, hey, how's your day going? And they'll be like, oh, it's going, not too bad. And I'll make, oh, not too bad, just a little bad. And they're, how's your day going? It's like, oh, my day's fucking fantastic. And they're like, and most of the time I end up making a joke just to make them feel better, where it's just like, it's all a fucking lie. Where it's like, oh, don't worry, it's just all the drugs or whatever. Don't worry, I don't do drugs before I go to work. I do them once I get home.
Very cozy. It looks bad or whatever. It doesn't matter. Who gives a fuck? It's good.
I'm jealous, bro. I think we're
I sure as fuck am not jealous.
Tim's non-alcoholic
I
flavored
sure
menu is
as
back
fuck
with
am not
new
jealous
cream
of
hot
that
chocolate
shit.
and improved cream coffee.
I'm a Chevy guy, just so you guys know. Got a 1969 Chevy C10 out there, long box fleet side.
No, it's not even.
Doesn't run yet.
Yeah.
I just ripped the engine out last summer. Or
This is what it used to feel like when I was like in 8th grade, and I go to my buddy Trevor's house, and like it was just like I felt like I was going over to another real human being's house. Everybody in the house was fucking smoking. Did this house used to smell like smoke all the time?
My mom smoked every single day.
Yeah.
That's,
She smoked black.
yeah.
So,
Unfortunately, that's too bad about his mom.
I'll be real, that's how I got back into smoking. It's fucking awesome. I miss it, but I don't do it anymore.
I used to be a smoker. Were you ever a smoker? Fuck, no.
Yeah, hell no he wouldn't have been.
What do you think? How would you rate? Would you live here?
Nope. Fuck that.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest, like, this house kind of reminds me of the house I had in Kansas when I lived alone. Like, similar layout. My house was fucking empty because I didn't buy furniture. Because why would I buy furniture? I'm just on my computer all day.
Yeah.
I mean,
that
like,
makes
I
sense.
look at it as hunting. Like if you see a buffalo, you want to get that buffalo, right?
So you're just picking stuff up off the street that's like a gathering instinct.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's like
Like I would never buy furniture. That's stupid.
same concept. Why would I get a couch off the street if I'm just gonna be at my computer in my bed?
I love that salt shaker just in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Oh, I was looking at that earlier.
Oh, I used to. There's a video I poured salt on my head. They added a storm out into WoW, and I poured salt on my head because I was mad about it.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
Yep.
Normally
Not
it's...
what I do. Let's see. What else? Is there anything else interesting here? Oh, I have my cat ears. Oh, this is that jacket Emmy got me.
Wow, you rocks
That
razor
over
shit?
here.
You.
I think that's pretty much all my stuff. As you can see, I do not
Fucking
live in a crack
Logitech
house.
shit, man. G502 Heroes. G213 Prodigy, I believe it is, for its designation. The Prodigy, the keyboard.
I feel like I've gone back in time by like 20, 30 years. Because like other houses, they don't feel like this at all. I said it earlier as a joke, but it actually feels like a time capsule of like how shit used to be like 20, 25 years ago.
I never replaced the TVs. What do you say?
Yeah, that too.
You guys had fun.
Honestly.
I think I kind of had fun. I hope you guys had fun. That was absolutely ludicrous. I hope my house never, ever looks like that.
Yeah?
Who cares?
This motherfucker's gonna have respiratory problems one day.
Yep.
That's good.
Just with the lack of cleaning.
Making us dinner.
All right. right. Well, that's pretty
That's
much about
it.
it.
Like-
Yeah. So that's this is my house. Those are the steaks. That's what it is, and that's what it was. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next one.
Thanks, Asmongold. And Steak and Eggs podcast. That's what I believe the guy and the girl are. I remember watching the first one I saw. I think it must be the Steak and Eggs podcast, unless it's stolen from by someone or whatever and just re-uploaded. But they were because Asmongold does not eat fruit or vegetables. So what they did was they had a table. They went to the store. They came. I think Asmongold came to their house because there's no fucking way I'd be going to Asmongold's house with all the fresh fruit. It would just instantly turn brown. It was just all this fruit and vegetables, and I think he knew, I don't know, maybe 10 of the names of these things. There's like 30 or 40 things. He had tried maybe 4 of them or some shit. And yeah, it was just absolutely bonkers. Like, this guy does not eat anything healthy at all. Is Baja Blast healthy? I've never had Baja Blast. He's always into Taco Bell and 7-Eleven fucking shit. Which, there's nothing wrong with those places. You just have to have it in moderation. I mean, you can't just live off, you have to make your own meals. I guess he does the steaks, so that's good for him, I guess. He has a potato. Is potato a vegetable? Not really. Potato counts as a legume, I believe. Says the chef. Doesn't even know. Anyway, thanks for joining. Appreciate you guys stopping by. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like, subscribe. Would be much appreciated. The streams will start getting better. Don't worry. They will improve slowly but surely. As soon as some people start coming into the streams or whatever, I'll be able to kind of dial up the audio or down the audio or figure out how it all is working so far. Seems like my mic's audio is pretty good so far, so we'll keep it at this, and I'll watch it back, and I can just watch it back. But anyway, thanks for stopping by. Until the next time.